downtown Cleveland, Ohio. We come to you tonight from lovely Progressive Field as it'll play host to this edition of Major League Baseball presented by the show. Tonight, the third of this four-game series as it'll be the New York Yankees taking on the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian, happy to have you along for what looks like an entertaining matchup. I'm joined, as always, in the booth by my colleagues Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler. And Dave, we begin with you. What looks most interesting about this matchup?
One guy who has to be poised for a big turnaround is Travis Hafner. Here's a guy that was establishing himself as one of the premier power hitters in the game, but injuries have really robbed him of his power the past few years. It'll be interesting to see if he can put those problems behind him and can pick up where he left off.
All right, Dave, thanks. We'll hear from Rex in a minute, but first, State Farm shows us the starting lineup for the defending World Series champion New York Yankees. At home or away, State Farm is there. Leading things off is the young center fielder Curtis Granderson. In the two-hole, the captain, Derek Jeter. He'll, of course, play short. Next is the 2005 American League MVP, Alex Rodriguez. He's at third. Mark Teixeira bats fourth. He'll play first base. Then comes the promising Robinson Cano. He'll play second base. Behind the plate and batting next, the switch-hitting Jorge Posada. Behind him is Nick Swisher out in right. Nick Johnson's the DH tonight. He'll hit eighth. Randy Wynn will bat number 9. He is in left. They'll match up against a guy who finished fourth in the Cy Young balloting following the 07 season, the sinker baller Fausto Carmona. We'll look there at the Indians defensively as they're led by two-time Gold Glove center fielder Grady Sizemore. And our first pitch is moments away as Curtis Granderson stands in to get us going from Progressive Field.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
We are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball one.
Yeah, trying to get him to chase out there, but that ball had too much tail on it.
The 1-0 pitch. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Swing, hard hit ball to second. On to first, and that'll take care of Granderson for the game's first out.
Kind of hurried the throw here when he didn't need to, but the first baseman saves the air. That was a nice play.
Derek Jeter will stand in.
The batter, Derek Jeter.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. And he's able to track this one down on the run for route number 2.
Well, Matty, 2 up, 2 down. He's looking for a 1-2-3 first inning.
Alex Rodriguez will step in, leading the American League in hitting entering play today.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
Here's the first offering. And a swing by Rodriguez, and this ball is hit high and deep and out of here.
Well, Matt, one thing you cannot do with A-Rod at the plate is make a location mistake, and he just absolutely clobbers this thing over the wall.
Mark Teixeira will dig in now. Switch hitter batting left.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
Lays off 1-0.
Yeah, you're always looking to keep guys honest with fastballs on the inside part of the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
And pitch location has definitely been a problem for him here early on. He's got to stop leaving those pitches over the plate.
fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So only one hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Now we'll look at the starting lineup for the Indians here, as Drupal Cabrera will lead things off and be the shortstop. Matt Laporta bats second. He's the DH tonight. Next comes right fielder Shin-Soo Choo. Grady Sizemore is the cleanup hitter. He'll be in center. Travis Hafner is the number 5 hitter. He's at first base. Michael Brantley will hit 6th and play left field. Luis Valbuena is the second baseman. He bats number 7. Andy Marte will hit 8th and play 3rd. Lou Marson finally will round things out behind the plate. He'll bat number 9. They'll match up against a guy who's bounced back and forth between the rotation and the bullpen in recent years, the big right-hander Jabba Chamberlain. A look there at the Yankees defense, anchored by a 3-time Gold Glove winner Mark Teixeira at first and a 4-time winner at short, the captain Derek Jeter. As Drupal Cabrera will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Now batting as Drupal Cabrera.
And he lays off a fastball, looked good, but it's 1-0.
Might have wanted to go up and get that one, but wisely laid off.
On the way. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Wynn has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Laporta will get his first cuts here.
Now batting as Laporta.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Got to be careful here, though. Don't give him another fastball right down the gut.
Lays off for ball 1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To the shortstop, Jeter. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
And this is one of those situations as a hitter where you wish you could have a do-over. That was right down the middle.
Shin-Soo Choo will dig in here.
Now batting Shin-Soo
Choo. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Looks like he might be getting squeezed a little bit there.
It up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. Now the 1-1. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Foul. Still 2 strikes. Ball 2.
Yeah, it looked like he was a little early on his release point there.
breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Grady Sizemore would be next. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Yeah, that won't be lost on his teammates. That was a great at-bat.
Grady Sizemore will get his first shot at it here.
Now batting, Grady Sizemore.
From the belt, the pitch. Ball one. To the right side, and this is going to be a foul ball. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Comes set, now the pitch. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. Robinson Cano leads things off now in the top half of the second.
The batter, Robinson Cano.
And, not quite sure what was wrong with that one, but it's 1-0. 1-0 pitch now. In there, and it's even at 1.
Well, he got away with that pitch, but when you're a veteran pitcher, those are the kind of location mistakes you just can't afford to make.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. And a base hit here to open up the second.
Pretty disciplined at bat there. They set up a way, and you see he's diving at that outside corner, but winds up getting good wood on it.
Jorge Posada will step in, working on a nice 5-game hitting streak.
Now batting, Jorge Posada.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Matty brought that fastball right in his kitchen, and he couldn't get to it.
Nobody out, runner on first. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. And a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. Nick Swisher will stand in for the first time here.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
And this is low, ball 1.
And that's a tough pitch to lay off, bearing down like that.
just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
You know, after 2 singles to start the inning, you at least need to be able to move those runners over to second and third with 1 out. Now a ground ball could get him out of the inning.
Nick Johnson will get his first opportunity now.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And he'll just live on the black right there.
Ball hit back up the middle to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Travis Hafner will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Now batting, Travis Hafner.
Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Grounded to third. And a throw on to first by A-Rod is in time, 1 away.
Well, this is one you got to lay off as a batter because all you're going to do is drive it into the ground.
Michael Brantley will be the batter.
Now batting, Michael Brantley.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
And he'll think about inside outing that thing if it's over the plate a bit more.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Line to the right side. Taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Luis Valbuena will step in now. And here's the first pitch. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1.
Trying to drop one on the corner, but it misses the target.
Ball 3 as he misses low with it here. Ruled a strike on the outside corner, 3-1. Now the 3-1 pitch. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Just never got into the flow of that at bat, so he'll try again with the next guy.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And digging in is the powerful third baseman, Andy Marte. Ball is popped up right back behind home plate. Posada will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's no run on no hits, no errors, and one man left on. We've played 2 full. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Randy Wynn ready to go here as we begin the third.
Now batting, Randy Wynn.
Now a ball bounced towards the second baseman. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Curtis Granderson will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. This is high, a ball and a strike.
And he's going to need to rein that one in a bit because he'll get beat if he keeps leaving pitches up.
One pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And with that, he'll stretch that hit streak as he's now hit in 8 straight games. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and in steps Derek Jeter.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
Runners going. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. Foul. Throw over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. A dive, but it's by him for a base hit.
And Matt, look where this thing is. Bearing down and in. I tell you, no one likes the ball down there, but this is good wrist action here, and he handles it as well as you can.
Alex Rodriguez will dig in. A home run his last time. And a foul ball straight back. From the belt, kicks and deals. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Wouldn't be a surprise to see him continue to work that outside corner.
Grounded to third, this could be 2. And a throw on to Hafner's in time for the out.
This is just a case of a guy having to protect with 2 strikes, and he chased one out of the zone.
Two men on, 2 out, and here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
Pause, now the pitch. Too low, 1-0.
And at least he's keeping that thing low. He won't get hurt down there.
bullet toward third. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And now this will rattle up against the fence. Now both men are across to score. But he is in there with a 2-run double.
Well, you've got to capitalize when you get 2 men in scoring position, and he doesn't let them down here. Big 2-out double there. And they're able to put at least a 2 spot up in this inning.
Man at second here with 2 away. And set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And boy, his location has really been an issue in the inning. That pitch is right down the middle.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Man, he looked like he was playing cricket on that one.
Now a ground ball towards the hole. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees are out in front, 3-0. Lou Marson makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
The batter, Lou Marson.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Good late break there. Good pitch to get ahead on.
Grounded foul. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And the pitch. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
And he'll sling that thing across the strike zone, but he can't nip the corner.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Asdrubal Cabrera will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Now batting, Asdrubal Cabrera.
And this one is nowhere close as that'll head to the backstop, and the count is quickly 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Count, the pitch. And this is poured in at the letters, 2-1 now.
That would have been a good one to offer at there.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Matt Laporta is on deck. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. Matt Laporta will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The batter, Matt Laporta.
Swinging a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Took them a little bit, but here in the third, they found their way into the hit column. Now, let's see if they can string something together.
Shin-Soo Choo will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time.
Now batting, Shin-Soo Choo.
And he takes ball one. And he'll throw over to first. Almost caught him leaning that time. Two out with the man at first. The next pitch. Swinging a high chopper. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Thought off the crack of the bat they were going to be able to get him at first, but he's picking him up and putting him down and gets himself an infield hit.
Brady Sizemore will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through.
Now batting, Brady Sizemore.
And a ball 1-0.
And here in the early stages, he's already up over 40 pitches now.
Two men are on with two men out. Now the 1-0 home to Sizemore. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. Teixeira just does this himself at first, and that'll do it. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees lead this one 3-0. Jorge Posada will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Now batting, Jorge Posada.
Too high, 1-0. Here it comes. And this is hit well towards the hole. Dive, but it's just past his outstretched glove for a base hit.
Well, and these are the kind of things that have gotten him in a hole in the first place. As a pitcher, you're going to run into all sorts of trouble if you can't get the leadoff man out.
Nick Swisher will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
The batter, Nick Swisher.
In there at the knees, strike one. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. And this is taken for a ball. Looked pretty good, but it's 2-1 now. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2. Nick Johnson waits on deck. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Boy, not the kind of start he was looking for at the plate tonight. 2 at-bats and 2 strikeouts.
Nick Johnson will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And obviously a double play ball would be big here as it would get him out of the inning.
Runners on the move for second. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
This is hard when your momentum is taking you one way and you got to throw another, but he was right on the money.
Randy Wynn will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Now batting, Randy Wynn.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He's ready now. The pitch fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Swings under this one as he pops it high in the air toward the right side. Valbuena is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees lead it 3-0. Travis Hafner will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Now batting, Travis Hafner.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Strike 2. Two pitches, a curveball that misses 1 and 2.
And he's got that thing falling right through the zone here.
The pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And out of here!
Yeah, that ball was gone from the word go. You'll see where this pitch was, and folks, pitchers will not get away with that pitch very often.
Michael Brantley will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around.
Now batting, Michael Brantley.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
And when guys start getting tired, they don't arch their backs enough and start leaving pitches up. Be careful.
And he gets under a curveball that time as this is lifted in the air out to left. Wynn is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Luis Valbuena will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around.
The batter, Luis Valbuena.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's by him. It's 0-1. In there, strike two.
Not a bad idea to work him up and in here with that hard stuff.
Now the pitch. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
And let's take a look at this 1-2 pitch on swing track. He's probably gearing up for something off speed because, as you can see, he was way late on that fastball.
Andy Marte will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time.
Now batting, Andy Marte.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Yeah, not a lot he can do with that fastball.
Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Granderson will get under it, though, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees are out in front, 3-1. Curtis Granderson will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And the pitch. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Not the way you want to start an inning on the mound as he serves up a leadoff double right there.
Derek Jeter will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Pretty good velocity, too. 94 on that one.
Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. He's set, now the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
A few more inches in, and that's a pitch he'll turn on.
And Jeter lays off here as the count moves to 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
And this is just an instance of being overmatched by a fastball. He was way late on that one.
So a runner on second with 1 down now, and that'll bring the dangerous Alex Rodriguez to the plate.
The batter, Alex Rodriguez.
And this is fouled straight back. As a look, now the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
And he's starting to get up there in pitches now, worth keeping an eye on.
Swing and a miss by A-Rod, so he becomes a strikeout victim here.
Boy, that's not what you'd consider a sweeping slider. That's a nasty slider. Tough to do anything with that.
Mark Teixeira will step in with a couple of RBIs already and looking for more.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
Close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one.
Yeah, trying to take back control of that inside part of the plate. That's where you want to be.
And he misses again, 2-0. And again, he'll lay off to pitch below the knees, ball 3. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball, oh boy, and he can't get out of the way as that sounded like it got him right in the helmet.
Matt, you know that's going to hurt for a minute or two, but you see him. He's not going to rub it and give that pitcher any satisfaction.
Robinson Cano will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
The batter, Robinson Cano.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Ball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 3-1. Lou Marston will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, Lou Marston.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Down the line, but this will kick foul. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Three and 2 now. Top of the order to follow here. Full count offering on its way. Fastball, and he popped it up. Back into short right field. Cano backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Asdrubal Cabrera will stride in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch on the way. Here's a changeup that's pulled toward right center field. And that'll fall in between them. And in fact will rattle against the wall now. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Shut out through the first 3 innings. They finally broke through in the 4th, and now they look for more here in the 5th.
Matt Laporta will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
The batter, Matt Laporta.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
And when a pitcher's up 0-2, you're going to need to hit his pitch now.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
And guys, people talk a lot about Posada's bat, but this is a guy that's really learned how to call a ball game through the years. That's great work.
Shin-Soo Choo will step in, a base hit in his last time.
Now batter, Shin-Soo
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Lined into left center. Base hit. A run is in. Grady Sizemore will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And that misses for ball 1. Foul toward the coaching box at third. Now a fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Travis Hafner will be the batter. Ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Now a fastball that's popped up out towards short right field. Cano has got it, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead this one 3-2. Jorge Posada will dig in. He singled his last time around.
The batter, Jorge Posada.
And that misses ball 1.
Trying to backdoor him, but it stays outside just a bit.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
And when you're already down, you don't want to walk the leadoff guy.
And he finally gets this one over for strike one. The 3-1 coming. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
I don't know if he's just nibbling here or he can't find the range, but the leadoff walk has him in early trouble here to start the inning.
Nick Swisher will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Not exactly a tailor-made double play. Thought they might have a shot, but the return throw is too late.
Nick Johnson will step in. A ground-out victim his last time.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
And the infield's into double play depth there as a ground ball could get him out of the inning.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
That's back.
1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But it'll kick off the scoreboard out there in left.
Well, he gives this thing a pretty good ride out there, and you see it hit the wall. But as far as I'm concerned, he needs to be standing at second.
Tony Sipp will be the new pitcher. Randy Wynn will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Randy Wynn.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Gotta have a little better plate coverage up there.
Fouled straight back. Huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen, and we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Yeah, certainly not out of the woods yet.
Curtis Granderson will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
Ball 1.
And even when you're missing low with a fastball, it can still effectively set up your other pitches.
One 0 on the way. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Sixth, seventh, and eighth place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Yankees lead it 3-2. Michael Brantley will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
The batter, Michael Brantley.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And he's got enough in the tank for another inning or two, but he's closing in on 80 pitches now, so that's worth keeping an eye on.
The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a line drive to center field. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit.
Well, more often than not, your leadoff guy really sets the tempo for the inning. He's on board here to get him started, so they'll look to get him around and tie up this ballgame.
Luis Valbuena will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Luis Valbuena.
Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. On the ground to short. This could be 2, and that's through for a base hit.
Well, and this lead could be in jeopardy as there are now 2 men on base, and he's working himself into trouble here.
Phil Hughes will come in and pitch now. Andy Marte will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Andy Marte.
Now a ball lined toward right center. Base hit. And the runner is in from second.
Well, here in the middle innings now, we're right back where we started from. Good at bat there, and we're all tied again.
Lou Marson will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Lou Marson.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Swisher is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run.
Didn't quite get all of it, but enough to get the run home. I think he'll take that.
As Dribble Cabrera will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time.
Now batting, as Dribble Cabrera.
Here's a ball lined softly back up the middle. And this ball's going to fall in out there. A base hit.
Well, there's something to be said for being a good bad ball hitter. That one was out of the zone, but he got a base hit anyway.
Laporta digs in at the plate.
Now batting, Matt Laporta.
First pitch coming. And this one's in the dirt.
And I'm very surprised, Matt, that they decided to stay where they were. You've got to be bouncing out there.
Misses 2-0.
Not a bad spot to miss. He might even go chase it out there.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
Boy, Matt, this curveball catches far too much of the plate, and this thing gets redirected in a hurry. See ya.
Shin-Soo Choo will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far.
Now batting, Shin-Soo Choo.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Sliced hard the other way. Base hit. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Grady Sizemore will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here's one hit towards the hole. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. Travis Hafner will dig in. He homered back in the 4th.
Now batting, Travis Hafner.
Here's the first offering. And a foul pop behind the plate. Posada is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. 7th inning coming up. The Indians on top, 7-3. Derek Jeter will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Fouled back. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
And look where this pitch is, right in the happy zone. He loves that thing middle in, and he explodes right through it.
Alex Rodriguez will try it again. He homered back in the 1st inning of this one.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
And if there's one guy in this lineup you don't want to fall behind, A-Rod's the one.
Down the line, but this is a foul ball. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
See if they try and stay out there again.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. Jeter on at first here, nobody out. And that misses, so the count goes full to A-Rod now, 3-2. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Don't see this combination too often, but it's effective as they get the double play.
Mark Teixeira will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one.
Piece of advice here. If you want to stick around in the bigs, keep that first pitch out of the middle of the plate.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Sometimes guys go down and get the soft stuff. Not there.
Here it comes. On good opposite field power here as this fastball is taken high and deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And now that one will hop over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, you'll see it again. Thought this one was going to have home run distance, but it bangs off the wall out there, forcing him to settle for a double.
Rafael Perez is on, and he'll take over on the mound. To reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they pick up no run on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. The Indians lead it 7-3. Michael Brantley will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Now batting, Michael Brantley.
Ball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
And this is the wrong guy to lose your command to. They need to go right after him.
And he misses with it, ball 4. And if there's one thing that'll drive a manager nuts, it's the leadoff walk.
Well, as a relief pitcher, walking the leadoff guy is definitely not part of your job description. He needs to really bear down now.
Luis Valbuena will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Swinging a hard liner to center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Long throw to third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Well, I'll tell you what. In a game like this one, you could never have too many runs. So there's a couple of big insurance runs sitting out there right now.
Andy Marte will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, Andy Marte.
First pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
And with the infield at double play depth, it looks like they'll trade a run for 2 outs.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit.
And I'm very surprised, Matt, that they decided to stay where they were. You've got to be bouncing out there.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Curveball and a dandy right there. And from 2-0, it's back to 2-2 now. Now the 2-2 pitch. Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Grounded to third. This could be two. Cano for one. On to Teixeira and 2 quick outs.
Well, they get the double play, which is good. But this late in the ball game, you really can't afford to fall any further behind than you already are.
Lou Marson will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Lou Marson.
Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0.
Might have been trying to overthrow that one a bit.
And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1. Swung on and missed, 1-2 now. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. Cleveland's out in front, 8-3. Jorge Posada will be the batter. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Now batting, Jorge Posada.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Now a swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
12 hits now for him in the ball game, 3 of them by this guy right here. He is really pacing this offensive attack.
Chris Perez will be the new pitcher. Nick Swisher will try again, 0 for 3 thus far.
The batter, Nick Swisher.
First pitch on the way. At the knees, strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans.
That's foul.
Grounded back to the box. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, you want to talk about making your skipper look like a genius? First guy he faces after coming into the game, bang, a double play ball. Someone just earned some brownie points.
Nick Johnson will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one.
Yeah, let that thing go. Still got a couple more strikes to play with.
2 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Good job of holding off there.
Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. Therefore, it is Marte. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Indians on top, 8-3. Damaso Marte will come in and pitch now. As Asdrubal Cabrera will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. Foul. Knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 coming. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Pulled the string on him right there, and he was way too early on that changeup.
Laporta will dig in. Had a 3-run homer his last time. And here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1. Around the letters with that one for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 3. Shin-Soo Choo will be next. Now the pitch. And that's finally over for a strike.
That's a little too good to let go, but not necessarily something he could do anything with.
Fastball in there, 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes ball 4, so a good job of running the count full and then coaxing out the pass.
Yeah, man, he made him throw a lot of pitches. That was a great at-bat.
Shin-Soo Choo digs in here. 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Now batting, Shin-Soo
Choo. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Ball outside apparently, 1-1. Two and one.
Maybe a good spot for a hit and run here, Matt. Let's see if they want to try something.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Grady Sizemore will be next, barring a double play ball. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Runners on first with one down. Swing and a liner, foul and out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. Back to Teixeira, and it's not in time as they just get to one. Grady Sizemore will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Now batting, Grady Sizemore.
And he lays off a fastball. Looked good, but it's 1-0. Comes set, now the pitch. In there, 1-1.
Just couldn't recognize changeup out of the pitcher's hand.
Two and one as he misses with the slurve there. That's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Travis Hafner would be next if they can keep this inning alive. On the ground is second. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
This should have gotten him out of the inning, but a bad throw here will keep things going.
Boone Logan is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Travis Hafner will dig in. He homered back in the fourth. Here's a ball hit high and deep out to left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. Now 2 runs are scored.
Yeah, just a clutch 2-out double there. Once this got down, you knew 1 run was going to score easily. Second run comes all the way around from first. That's just a game changer right there.
Michael Brantley will dig in. He walked and later scored last time.
Now batting, Michael Brantley.
Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. From the belt, the pitch, and this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit high, but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 1 Yankee error, and 1 man left on base. Ninth inning coming up. The Indians lead it 10-3. Randy Wynn will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth.
Now batter, Randy Wynn.
Ninth inning underway as the first pitch misses for ball one.
Deceiving pitch there. Good job to hold up in time.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. The 2-0. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And he reaches up to haul this one in on the run. Nice play for the first down. Curtis Granderson will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Now batter, Curtis Granderson.
First pitch coming. And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he'll look for something a little higher here.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
Tried to get a little greedy with the fastball that time. I think he's got a pretty good idea this pitch is coming because he wasted no time turning on this baby.
Derek Jeter will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
The batter, Derek Jeter.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Good idea to take a strike here. You need base runners.
The pitch. And strike 2 now as Jeter swings and misses on that one. Shooting for the outside corner, but he missed it 1-2. This is a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball to Jeter, and he has to lean out of the way of that one.
And this one's about eye level, and I can tell you from experience, that one's no fun as a hitter.
So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
If you ever wanted to be Derek Jeter, you'll get your chance here as you see what he sees as this pitch is coming in. But he just can't make contact.
Alex Rodriguez will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one.
Now batter, Alex Rodriguez.
Here's the first offering. That's taken high and outside for ball one.
And he's trying to run that one back on the outside corner, but it didn't quite get there.
Now a ball hit back up the middle. Throw on down to first, and the ball game is over.
These guys really played their hearts out tonight here in front of their home fans. They did a little bit of everything, and when you play together as a team, good things are usually going to happen.
Time to hand out Topps Player of the Game honors for this one, and guys, I think we can all agree that this fella right here deserves it more than anybody that took the field in this one.
Yeah, but you can see a couple of hits, including an important home run, and he really supplied the difference in this game as far as I'm concerned.
So that brings us to the conclusion of this one. For my colleagues Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler and all of us here at the show, this is Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here this evening. Once again, our final score. The Indians win this one 10-4. This has been a presentation of MLB 10 The Show. For more, log on to MLB10theshow.com. This one's in the books, as we say. So long, everybody.